What is up here, guys? Shacklord here. This is not gonna be a video. I'm just gonna react, and I know this thing is so small, but I'll try to fix it, or I won't, but I'll try to find out how you fix it and all that stuff, so yeah, let's just react to it. Let's go.
10 world records you don't want to beat. 10. Farthest distance thrown by a tornado. In 2006, 19-year-old Matt Suter was at his grandmother's mobile home in Missouri when a violent storm broke out. As the walls and ceiling of their home collapsed, Suter was sucked into a tornado, carrying him 298.37 meters, the length of 3 football fields. Miraculously, he survived the fall, escaping with just a small scalp wound, and gained the world record for the farthest distance thrown by a tornado. 9. Largest phone bill. Selena Aarons from South Florida has 2 deaf-mute brothers. Her and her brothers therefore use text messages to communicate with each other, under a phone plan that Selena pays for. When her disabled siblings traveled to Canada for a 2-week trip, she forgot to change their phone plan. The brothers exchanged over 2,000 texts and built up a huge amount of international internet roaming expenses. Because of this, her usual phone bill of $175 a month escalated to a staggering $200,000, the largest phone bill ever received. 8. Longest prison sentence served. In 1911, at the age of 17, Paul Geidel Jr. suffocated a wealthy New York broker to death in an attempted robbery. He was arrested 2 days later and sentenced to a minimum of 20 years in prison. In 1926, he was deemed legally insane and spent most of his prison sentence in an insane asylum. In 1980, he was released, having served 68 years and 245 days behind bars, the longest prison sentence served in history. 7. Driving tests failed. In 2005, Cha Soo-soon, a 74-year-old woman from South Korea, passed the driving part of her test after the 10th attempt. However, she repeatedly failed to pass the written part of the test, despite taking it almost every working day for 4 years. After spending over $4,000 on test fees, she finally passed in 2009, on 160th attempt. 6. Hardest kick to the testicles. In a shocking experiment, Fox Sports News organised for martial artist Kirby Roy to be kicked in the testicles by an American gladiator. The strength of the kick was record, measuring 499 kilograms of pressure per square inch at a speed of 35 km per hour. Where most men would fall to the ground in agony, Kirby felt nothing. This is because he's been kicked so many times throughout his career that his nerves process only 10% of the pain. 5. Heaviest person ever. Born John Brown Minnick weighed 135 kilograms by the time he was just 12 years old. His food addiction spiraled out of control, and by the age of 37, he reached a peak weight of 605 kilograms. After suffering heart failure, it took 12 firemen to transport him to hospital, where he remained for 2 years. During this time, he lost 419 kilograms, the largest weight loss in history. However, his extreme obesity toll on his body, and he died aged 41. 4. Most broken bones in a lifetime. Famous man Evel Knievel attempted more than 75 ramp-to-ramp motorcycle jumps in the 1960s and 70s. Not all of his jumps were successful, leading to severe injuries, including a crushed pelvis and fractures to his hips, wrists, and ankles. Even after he retired, Knievel's injuries continued. By the time he died, he had broken 433 bones, the current world record. 3. Kidney stones removed. In 2010, 45-year-old Dan Rajwadile from India sought medical attention after experiencing 6 months of acute abdominal pain. Wadile was diagnosed with pelviureteric junction obstruction, which reduces the function of the kidney and causes kidney stones. Wadile was put under the knife, where it took 4 hours to remove a staggering 172,155 kidney stones, the highest number in history, surpassing the previous record of 14,000. 2. Biggest Las Vegas losing streak. Terrence Watanabe from Nebraska spent 2 decades with a multi-million-dollar empire in the party supplies industry. In 2007, he embarked on a year-long gambling binge at Caesar's Palace. His gambling wasn't a success, however, and he lost $127 million, the largest losing streak by any individual in Las Vegas history. Watanabe has manipulated him into drinking more liquor to keep him gambling. However, his case was denied, and he faces criminal charges for $47 million in unpaid gambling debt. 1. Most lightning strikes. The probability of being struck by lightning once in your lifetime is 1 in 12,000. One unlucky park ranger from Virginia, however, holds the record for surviving the most lightning strikes. Over 3 decades, Roy C. Sullivan was struck by lightning separate times, causing severe burns to his hair, eyebrows, chest, and stomach. To add to his misfortune, whilst fleeing home after being struck the 7th time, he crossed paths with a black bear, which choose to fight off.
Hey guys, if you're after more strange and weird stuff, then check out the 10 weirdest festivals on Earth, including one of Dave's favourites, the Penis Festival in Japan. So click the link and enjoy Dave's sermon.
Okay guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was crazy. Oh my god, world record, dude. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Just kidding. Peace.